Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we're reviewing the DC Collectibles Greg Capullo Designer Series Nightwing. So yes, here's another addition to my DC Collectibles Batman collection, which is Nightwing. The Greg Capullo series is actually probably one of the best DC Collectibles lines going right now. They tend to do really good articulation and sculpts and paint and all those other things as well. And Nightwing is no exception. He comes with a couple of accessories, and he's just really well done. Certainly something you should pick up if you like Nightwing. Now let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt, paint, details, all those sorts of things.
Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have Nightwing. Here's our standard Marvel Legends Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. Nightwing is a little bit taller than Marvel Legends figures because he is in the 7 kind of inch scale. And of course, much bigger than a 3 3/4 inch figure. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at Nightwing. Alright, moving on to our 360 spin. Here you can see Nightwing. His outfit is red and black, as opposed to the sort of more classic blue and black. I'm fine with either, honestly. He's got the big red bird sort of logo that wraps around his chest and on his arms. His gloves and boots are both shiny, as well as part of his neck, and the rest of his black outfit is matte. There's not a lot of sculpted detail other than just muscle detail, which all looks fine. He's got some little spikes on his little gauntlets there, and then he has 2 holding hands for holding his batons. Now let's go ahead and zoom in on his head sculpt. Head sculpt-wise, Nightwing looks pretty good. He fits in with the other Capullo series figures in that he has a very sort of almost animated kind of style of face. It's very angular. His mask is shiny, and he's got some white eyes there, fairly stern, just basic kind of expression, and some little bit of black hair on top of his head. Nothing to complain about, but also nothing especially interesting. Now let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Nightwing is at practically the top of the DC Collectibles line. He's got a decent ball joint in the head, rotation, up and down, ball joint shoulders, in and out, forward and back, bicep cut, single joint elbow, wrist, rotation, and hinge. Nice abdominal joint here. Waist cut, hips go in and out, forward and back, thigh cut, double jointed knees, and the foot has a hinge and rotation. Would have preferred pivoting in the ankles, but other than that, you can get him into pretty much any pose that you really need to. Nightwing does come with a pair of accessories, so let's go ahead and look at those. Accessories-wise, Nightwing comes with 2 batons. I don't really know what you want me to say about them. They are gray plastic sticks. They fit in his hands, and I guess they're cool to have, but they're not exactly interesting. Now that wraps it up for Nightwing and all of his accessories, so let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, Nightwing comes in what seems to be becoming the standard for DC Collectibles packaging, which is perfectly fine with me. It's a white box, nice big window here, Nightwing over here on the side, DC Comics Designer Series Greg Capullo action figure. On the back, a picture of other figures that are available: Batman, Talon, Nightwing, and the Riddler. I've reviewed the Riddler, which is a really cool Riddler figure, and the other 2 I don't have, but I've seen lots of pictures of them, and they both look like they are really good. So if you're interested in any of those, go ahead and pick them up. And as always, these are good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Nightwing.
Alright, that wraps it up for Nightwing. So until next time, bye!
Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.